Hey guys, it's Bonnie. Today I have another freaking book haul because Book Outlet was having that fantastic Black Friday sale and they gave everyone like $10 free to spend. So you know I had to be all about that sale. And I got about 15 books. Would have been 16 if I wasn't an idiot, and I'll go into that more later. This is the box. I already cut it open because otherwise it would take me 10 years. But it's like really heavy, so that's fun. But yeah, there's a lot of books, so like let's just get right on into this book haul. Okay, the first book I see here is called Before My Eyes by Caroline Bach. And this was Scratch and Dent, and I can see the dent, or like it's a little messed up here in the back, but you know, not too bad. I'm not quite sure what this one's about. I did just kind of see it when I was scrolling Book Outlet, kind of getting my shopping cart together, and I'm pretty sure this was the one that the description really intrigued me. This is the one where like the description on Book Outlet really intrigued me, but the description is not on the book. So, but from what I remember, it's about 3 different people and they all have like, I don't know, mental diseases, I believe? I don't know, I remember like some line about like a gun or something really intrigued me. And yeah, so if you're interested, I would look this up on like Book Outlet or maybe Goodreads, it might have it there too. And just like read the description because it sounded really good, and yeah, I'm excited to read this one. I'm excited to read all of them because that's why I bought them. The next book I see here is We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han, and it's so bright it's not even showing up. Okay. This is the... I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd book in the Summer I Turned Pretty series. And I haven't read any of them, but I do own the first one. I don't have the second one, unless this is the second one, but I think it's the 3rd one. So I'm gonna have to get on that, but I did see this for pretty cheap, so I was like, why not pick it up? So I have this. This next one I'm like really stoked for, and that is Teen Angst Nah by Ned Vizzini. Rest in peace. I love him so much. But I read It's Kind of a Funny Story earlier this year, probably around January or so, so basically like a year ago almost now. Yeah, and I loved it. It's like one of my favorite books of all time, and the writing was so real and raw, and like I had to get this. Being it's Ned Vizzini, I would buy anything that he wrote. Sadly, he's no longer with us. But yeah, so I'm gonna read this and I'm probably gonna cry. But yeah, it's shorter than I expected, so. I don't really know what this is about. It says a quasi-autobiography by Ned Vizzini, so it's somewhat true, I'm guessing. That's kind of how It's Kind of a Funny Story was too, so. Yeah, I will be getting into this pretty soon, I'm sure, because I really loved It's Kind of a Funny Story, so it only makes sense. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying. Ooh, this one's pretty. This next book is pretty, y'all. I couldn't even tell on the site. But it is Fateful by, look at that shine. Look at that iridescence though. Yes, beautiful. And like that font, Anyway, so this is Fateful by Claudia Gray. And I first clicked on this when I was looking at Book Outlet because it said Claudia Gray. And I recognized her as the author of that book that everyone's reading right now. What the heck is it called? 1,000 Pieces of You, right? I think that's what it's called. And everyone says that one's really good, and I'm planning to read it, but I was like, why not pick up this? From what I remember of the description on Book Outlet, this is like a historical fiction, paranormal, fantasy, Titanic retelling? Something like that? I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty darn interesting, and I also believe it's a standalone, so like, you know, we need more standalones in this world. Let's be real. Yeah, I'm interested in this one. This cover is freaking gorgeous, so if anything, at least there's that. The next I see, I think, is my only other Scratch and Dent copy, which I hope this was Scratch and Dent, because like it obviously is at the top, because if it's not, it's just, I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, I'm still sick. But it is Sorta Like a Rock Star by Matthew Quick. You can kind of see it's a little stuff up here, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I have read, obviously, Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick, but I have not read anything else. And I really enjoyed Silver Linings Playbook, so why not pick up more Matthew Quick novels, am I right? I feel like this is definitely YA, so that'll be different, and otherwise I don't know what this is about. Let me read the description. Ever since her mom's boyfriend kicked them out, Amber Appleton, her mom, and her totally loyal dog, Bobby Big Boy, aka Thrice B, have been camped out in the back of Hello Yellow, aka the school bus her mom drives. Still, Amber, the self-proclaimed Princess of Hope, refuses to sweat the bad stuff. But when a fatal tragedy threatens Amber's optimism and her way of life, can Amber still be, well, sorta like a rock star? Sounds interesting to me. Okay, next I have Reboot by Amy Tintira. This is a dystopian young adult novel, I believe. It says, 5 years ago I died. 178 minutes later, I woke up. And if I'm remembering correctly, this is the book where people die and then they like wake them back up, and like the longer you've been dead, like the less human you are, I believe. And so like this girl or guy, I can't okay, she, I'm like Ren, I can't tell, that could be a boy or a girl. Anyway, so this girl like has been dead like the longest, I think, or something, and so she's really weird or something, I don't know, but it's something like that. And I do like the dystopian genre, as you all know, so this should be good, I hope. The next book I got is Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard. Yeah, I have no idea what it's about, but I've heard people on BookTube talk about it and say that it's pretty darn good, so I pretty darn picked it up. I don't have much to say about this, but if you've read it, let me know, and yeah, hopefully it's good, because it would suck if it's bad. The next book I see here is The Forsaken by Lisa M. Stassi. Once again, I don't really know what this is about. Believe it's dystopian, not exactly sure. And I've heard about this like, I feel like a year or maybe more ago, I don't know. But not so much recently, but I remember like hearing about it and saying like, oh, that sounded good, but I can't remember what it's about now. So sorry. Like again, if you read it, let me know what you thought. I really like this cover though, like that's interesting, right? Okay, the next book I see here is Hemlock by Kathleen Peacock. And from what I understand, this is a werewolf book, yeah. And I have not read a lot of werewolf books, or maybe like no werewolf books. So that's kind of one of the reasons I bought this one for. Plus it had like really good Goodreads, it had really good Goodreads ratings, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, this should be interesting. Not sure when I'll get to it, not sure when I'll get to any of these books because I have so many now. But yeah. Next I have Through the Other Night by Veronica Rossi. And I believe this is the second book in the Under the Never Sky trilogy. Yeah, if you watched my last book haul, you would know that I got Under the Never Sky from Book Outlet. So when I saw this, I was like, I guess I should buy it. So then when I read it, I can read this one if I ever so please. The next one I am so freaking stoked for because it's just so beautiful. And it's The Winner's Curse by Marie Radkowski. Again, I believe this is a dystopian book, so I'm gonna have a lot of those to read, but I really love dystopian books, so, you know, it's okay. And I don't know what this is about. I think it has something to do with slavery, and I have no idea. That could be totally wrong. But this is a really pretty cover, and I heard mostly good things about this, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it was hardcover, cheap, and like, look at them deckled edges though. So yeah, I don't know when I'll get to this, but it's beautiful and I have it, so I can get to it when I want to. Yay. Oh, we almost got one. Oh yeah, this Woody. Okay, this book I am super excited to haul right now because everyone has been talking about it and saying that it's amazing. And that is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. freaking beautiful. Can we just, let's open it up, because I know the hardcover is beautiful. Oh, heck yeah. That is what I'm talking about. Beautiful books. I live for them. This, I believe, is an adult fantasy novel, and it's about, I don't know. It's about like a girl, and she's like a dream person or something, and it's illegal. I honestly am not quite sure. I know it's a very complex story, and everyone says it is so good, and it's supposed to be like an 8-book season. Yeah, because this is TV now. It's supposed to be like an 8-book series or something like that, I believe. And yeah, so I wanted to jump on this bandwagon early. I know the next book is coming out soon, like in January or something. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's kind of big, but you know, it'll be fun, I think. The next book was probably the most random like purchase in this entire haul, and it was only like $1 something, so that's why. But that's How to Be Bad by Lauren Miracle, Sarah Manowski, and E. Lockhart. I've only read one of these authors, and that is E. Lockhart, which was a We Were Liars, but I feel this is going to be a lot different than that. But yeah, I don't know what this is about, but it just looks like a fun little book that is fun. And like, you know, we need some fun books every now and then to like take away from the sadness and drama and pain. So this looks like it'll be fun. Let me know if you've read it down below. And the cover, it's like, the cover is so bad that it's like good, you know? It's like ironically fantastic. Oh, and next we get to the book that makes me want to cry because I'm an idiot. And that is Fire with Fire by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. I hate myself so much. I was getting my shopping cart together. I had Fire with Fire and Burn for Burn in my wish list. Yeah, and at the last minute I decided to go ahead and buy them. But because I was in a rush and going crazy, I accidentally put 2 copies of Fire with Fire in my cart instead of Burn for Burn and Fire with Fire. So like the book outlet people, they could take off my extra copy, but they couldn't like add Burn for Burn because like security reasons, whatever. I totally understand. It was totally my fault because I'm an idiot. So now I have the 2nd and 3rd book in this series, but not the first one. I hate myself, honestly. And finally, the last book in this ridiculously long haul is Every Day by David Levithan. This is a young adult, I think, contemporary book, I think, about a guy who like wakes up every day and he's a different person, right? I'm pretty sure that's what this one is about. Yeah, I don't really know much more after that, but it's hardcover and it was like $3, and I've heard really good things about it, so yeah, I bought it. Okay, those are all the books in this crazy long book haul. I hope you enjoyed. I will hopefully not have another book haul for a very long time because I just need to be stopped. I need to be stopped. I mean, Christmas is coming up and also my birthday, so that's a problem. But I don't normally get books for those holidays. I'll get like gift cards for books, but I won't get physical books, so it's all up to me to just like put the gift cards aside and not buy them right away, or not use them right away. But we'll see if that actually happens. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you are watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.